back on Business and Tech Tuesday. Like every week, Bruce Porter joins us for our Dollars and Cents segment, where he takes a viewer's email and, of course, tries to answer their financial question right here on the air. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Good to be here.
I'm eager to get to these because this illustrates what we need to do with our money. But let's take a look at today's question for starters. This is simple enough. Or is it? What is a rainy day fund? You hear of people saving for a rainy day. Is that exactly what that means?
Well, it's exactly what it means. It seems simple, but a lot of people have not saved a little bit of money just in case that rainy day comes. If they're off work a couple of weeks because they got the flu, if they have to take a little time off for a family emergency.
If the car breaks down.
If the car breaks down. If something happens. It's those unexpected expenses that sometimes are devastating to our financial well-being.
Oh, so that can be terrible.
Being able to pay for something is a little bit more difficult when you have no money. So you have to try to put a little bit back and try to have a little bit in a rainy day fund. So that is going to be illustrated by our short-term cash management tools. We're going to use a savings account. Extra money in your checking account, that's fine to do, but people have a tendency to spend it.
They can get their hands on it a little bit too easily.
Right. They can use it this weekend rather than not. So having a savings account or a separate money market account that they've earmarked for their rainy day fund, that's very important to have. What we also want to remember is we don't want it to interfere with our saving to spend account. So that means I want to put away a little bit of extra money for that new TV I want. Or I've got a vacation coming up this summer, so I want to save a little bit extra. That has nothing to do with our rainy day fund. This is for the unexpected. This is for a specific expenditure that we're going to have. Like, I want to buy a new washer and dryer. So I'm going to allow myself 6 months to save some extra money so I can get that bought without interfering with my rainy day fund.
What accounts do you put these in?
Well, cash management tools are what we're going to use for these types of things. Now, you might look at, if you have a little bit of money, say back $1,000 or $2,000 for that future expense, we might use a 30, 60-day CD, a 90-day, 6-month CD, something that's hopefully going to get a little bit more interest than our money accounts.
And you don't get a lot of interest with those, but what you do get is they're tough to get at.
Well, they're tough to get at, and they're liquid. They are accessible when you need them at a specific point in time. We don't want to put our saving to spend or a rainy day fund in our retirement plan.
Right.
Because we have penalties to get that out. While we want to be putting money in these buckets or these jars, this eventually is going to feed these two buckets down the road.
Exactly. You're going to be living off this, and there's a lot more. I like this jar the best because there are bills in this one, and that's what you hope to have is a little bit more money, or hopefully one day a lot more money in this particular one.
That's right.
All right, so there's something that I want to get to, some facts about Americans and saving that really kind of blows my mind. Tell us about that.
38% of American households today have less than $1,000 in savings. So when you consider that and the impact of that on the financial stability of a typical American household, that's a devastating figure, and we need to address that as a nation. We need to be mindful that we need to set up these accounts. We need to start putting money away.
Because where do people go when they don't have that savings?
Well, when people don't have a rainy day fund and something unexpected comes up, they rely on family, friends, or credit cards. And that's the worst thing you can do. It's not your family's responsibility to take care of your unexpected expense. So to be a little bit more frugal with what we have, to put money away, and it doesn't take a lot. You can make a difference by just setting yourself up and start putting money away. Every person at any age, every person should save money. Whether you're retired or whether you're 20 years old and working, every person should save part of their paycheck.
Set up accounts.